Hi, welcome to Active Bryant Systems. I'm Bryant. I was just looking on the BBC website today, and now they're going to outlaw homeopaths or try and stop them doing their jobs. Now, the way I look at it, if the homeopath has got a client base that they're helping and the people are getting better, then obviously it's not a sugar pill that they're taking, and it's obviously not a placebo effect. Now, many drugs out there that they sell in your chemist having a placebo effect. Like they've now said categorically that cough medicines don't work, but people still keep taking them because they feel better. You know, they're taking a product, they're ingesting it, it doesn't work scientifically, but they feel better. So I use crystals, healings on people, and I wear crystals and all this type of stuff, and they make me feel better and they make me feel more aligned. But somebody out there that's listening to this YouTube video, they might not feel better, they may feel worse. So it depends on how open you are to energy and supplementation. I use supplements with all of my clients depending on what's going on for them. Okay, here's a homeopathic remedy, and this is made by an Australian company for meditation. Now, I found that to work amazingly well. So I feel that the government is really taking away people's freedoms, slowly but surely. And then if you look at most of the government officials that we've got in government, in Parliament, working for us, they're fat, sick, tired, unhealthy, and too old. And the reason why I say they're too old is because many of the politicians, they stay in that job for years and years and years, building up their bank balances, buying new homes, buying homes all over London, so we're running out of space and homes to sell. And on top of that, they're in the Houses of Commons falling asleep. And we're paying for that. Is that right? I don't agree with that. So I don't agree with that they should get £77,000 a year and be on their iPad or on the phone in the Houses of Commons. They should be, they're working for us, they should be sticking to the rule 100%, and all this childish, you know, blah, 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 in the Houses of Commons is an absolute joke. So I feel that homeopathic remedies do work. They've worked for me and they've worked for many of my clients. I believe that it would be great to include it in the national health as something that people can do at a much easier cost to them. But unfortunately, in Europe, they've banned and watered down all the supplements that you can buy in which to increase health. And the reason why they're doing this, there's been no people killed by taking a vitamin or mineral. But there's been more people killed compared to the Second World War and the First World War combined with people taking medical drugs. So surely if you're taking a natural supplement from the homeopath, which is helping you to get rid of funny skin, or you may have a fungus or parasite, or you may be getting chronic headaches, or you may be depressed, surely it's much better to see a professional than what it is to go and buy the stuff yourself in the health food shop or in the chemist. Now I agree with that, but I don't agree with that the government wants to outlaw it. So they might as well say outlaw personal trainers, outlaw physiotherapists, outlaw naturopaths, outlaw nutritionists. And the reason why I'm talking about nutritionists is because I was with a client, she was 84, and the nutritionist was sitting there from the National Health going, oh, you need to increase your dairy. Now this 84-year-old was coughing and spluttering, and she couldn't breathe through her airways, so I knew the dairy may be causing a problem, and she may have a food allergy. Now, the nutritionist that was helping her didn't even look at any of the signs and symptoms. She just stuck to what she's read out of a book, not looking at the old lady's tongue was really white. I could see she was in a mess, and the recommendation of food that she was giving was diabolical. So I feel that the government is poking its nose in areas that it doesn't understand. Or they're listening to other officials that want to get rid of certain things, but don't understand the system of how a homeopath works, how a physiotherapist works, how a chiropractor works, how a doctor works, you know? And they want doctors to work more and more hours, more than ever before. The doctors are already hugely stressed, so more mistakes will happen, more people will die, you know, from being prescribed the wrong drug or being looked after in the wrong way in the National Health Service. So I feel that every day now we're seeing, you know, bacon is bad, bread's bad, sausages are bad, fat's bad. Now fat's good now, and you know, for 15 years it was the enemy. Don't eat any fat, but not understanding that, you know, the liver needs fat, the body needs fat for energy and to keep you warm and stuff like that. An Eskimo's diet is 90% fat. Why? To keep them warm in the winter. They eat huge amounts of fat to keep their energy levels high when meat is very, very low in the winter. So, you know, there's lots of things out there that are really confusing people more and more. And every day in the news, there's something about cancer, there's something about something else, there's something about something else. So here's one bit of advice. Don't watch the news. Don't read the newspapers. Read your own books. Pray, meditate, eat really well. See somebody that's an elite professional that looks and walks their talk. If your doctor's fat, don't go and see him. Your doctor, every nurse, every person that's in the health world or in a job that's where you've got to look after health should be practicing and walking their talk. Okay, I'm Scott Bryant, back to Bryant Systems. I hope you liked my video today. Please blog at the bottom, please subscribe and like this video, tell your friends, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye bye.